Um, Howdy folks, Crazy Redneck Vlogs here. I have not said that yet, and it feels so good. I changed my YouTube and Instagram name to Crazy Redneck Vlogs. I don't know why, I just did. Because West Kentucky Outdoors, that's not all I'm going to be doing. I'm not just going to be doing hunting and fishing stuff. I'm not just doing outdoor stuff. I'm thinking about merging. That's why I'm just doing like vlogs and stuff, but I might also just delete the whole Redneck Games channel because no one knows about it and no one is gonna find it. People have tried to find it and they can't find it for some reason. So I'm thinking about just getting rid of that one. I've only got one video up on it right now. And I'm thinking about doing the gaming stuff on this one. So I changed it to Crazy Redneck Vlogs. I have some good news. Tomorrow, well, the good news for me, I'm not sure if I'm going to get a video up or even a live stream on Instagram up about this. But tomorrow, I have to wake up extremely early. I have to wake up before noon, which is hard for me. But I have to wake up before noon, and I'm going to registration before noon. I think I'm going to the registration before noon, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly when that is. But then I'm going to be staying I'm going to be staying on the lake all night, bow fishing. And this is something I do a lot, and this bow fishing tournament, the weigh-in's at 1 a.m. to Sunday. The weigh-in's at 1 a.m. Sunday. So it's not really that long. I'm just going to have, so from like 8 to 12, which is like 4 hours. I'm just going to have 4 hours of dark bow fishing time, and then the rest of the time it's going to be daylight. I'm going to have to get some good polarized glasses, which I think these ones are polarized in the way that I need them to be, but I'm not sure. Also, something I haven't talked about on this, I've talked about it on my Instagram on a story. I've actually got highlighted if you want to go check it out, but I have a new rod and reel combo. Well, the reel is not new, but I didn't have a bait caster rod. I didn't have a rod for my bait caster reel, the red one. I had it, you guys remember, I had it on a camo spinning setup. And I also didn't do this on camera, but I had a longer spinning rod, which I think you've seen. It was my grit stick, my catfishing rod. I'm pretty sure I've used it on camera before. Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure I used it on camera, the grit stick. If you look back at some of my fishing videos, you'll probably find it in at least one of them. I know I recorded with it. I'm not sure if I published any videos with it. But you'll more than likely find something with my grit stick, and that it had a really big spinning reel, and the drag got messed up on it for a day or two, and I didn't feel like using it with that reel, so I took that reel off and put my bait caster on there. Since it was longer, it cast a little bit better. It still wasn't the right kind of rod. I went out and bought, well, I didn't buy it, my dad bought it. I paid for a little bit of it, but not much. It was like 40 something bucks, which isn't the most expensive at all, and it's actually really cheap for a high quality rod. And then my grit stick, the ceramic busted on it, so I'm not going to be using it for catfishing or any other kind of fishing in a while, so I have to use a bass setup for catfishing. Unless I can buy, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to buy a better, more usable for bass, catfish, pretty much anything, all-out fishing rod, spinning gear fishing rod. I'm also thinking about buying a big, I don't know the exact model it is, but I know what it is. It's pretty much like a shark reel. It's like a giant bait caster, and Shakespeare makes them. And I'm pretty sure you can use them in saltwater too, but I'm thinking about putting some braid on that. At least 20-pound braid, maybe. I'm hoping I can get up to 65-pound braid to put on it. and a little bit of maybe somewhere in between 10 to 30 pound fluorocarbon or monofilament backing on it, just to get some of the, because a spool of braided line isn't that big, especially in the Walmarts that I buy it from. You don't get a big spool, you get maybe just a little bit over 100 yards. And these things, I think they can hold like 300 yards, which is amazing. Never going to run out of line, but just 100 yards and 300 yard reel. I mean, that's good, but I want to fill it up. And even if I just have 10 pound monofilament backing, it's better than nothing. This is pretty much just like fly line, and you put the fly backing on. So, well, I don't know, but I'll be able to know whenever I need to buy more line with that backing. So I'm not just, whenever I get on the backing, I know I need to buy new line. That's what I'm trying to get at. Whenever that gets the backing, I'll buy new line. But that's opposed to using, I'm going crazy. It's hard to think right now. I don't know why. But that's opposed to just putting the braid on it, 100 yards of braid, and then since braid's like not clear like the monofilament and fluorocarbon is, you can't see through it. So even whenever it's really low, you're not going to be able to tell because it's covering up the spool. So that is opposed to casting it out, not being able to tell it's low, and then breaking off and not having any line left. I'll see that the fluorocarbon or the monofilament, and I'll be able to see, hey, I need some more line, but I can still fish until I get that more line, because I've got like somewhere in between 100 to 200 yards of line left before I run out, so I can still fish, and that's great. And that's what I'm going to do, just to save time and money. Yeah, so I don't have to change line immediately whenever I run out. And that's the good thing about having big reels. But I do have some braided line on my bait caster I have right now. I do not have a spinning setup anymore until I get that one fixed. And I'm thinking about buying a new spinning setup for bass, panfish, catfish, and trout, and salmon if I do go salmon fishing. And hopefully I can get a saltwater certified one. But I know before I go back to a place that has salt water that I can fish in, I'm definitely buying that Shakespeare reel if I can find one. I'm getting that, but that's just that. I don't know how I got to talking about my fishing stuff. That's odd. Do I have any tea left in this? No, okay. But anyways, I'm going to that bow fishing thing tonight. I'm going to try to live stream that on my Instagram if you want to check it out. It's going to be Saturday, June 16th to Sunday, June 17th. And I'm not going to be live streaming on the 17th. Just tune in anywhere from 4:30 to 8 o'clock, 4:30 to 8 o'clock, and maybe even 4:30 to 11 o'clock. 4:30 to 11 o'clock, and that's where you're going to see me shooting most fish, is from 4:30 to 11 o'clock. If I can remember to do that. If I forget, comment on, or no, if I forget, DM me on my Instagram and remind me to do that live stream, because I want to try to do that. I really want to live stream that, but I also I wish I had a GoPro. Then I could just record the whole thing. My dad's got a GoPro and I could probably record with that, but I don't know. So yeah, that's all I want to do. I just started this video to just talk about the bow fishing stuff and the channel name, and then I just started rambling about the rods and stuff. Oh wow. That took up a lot more time than I needed. I needed maybe 5 minutes, and I'm down to like 10 minutes right now. Anyways, this has been, I keep wanting to say West Kentucky Outdoors because it's a lot easier to remember than Crazy Redneck Vlogs, but I'm keeping it as of what it is. I wish I kept my channel picture, channel thumbnail, I don't know what you call that, but I wish I could kept that picture the same, because that was a lot better than what I have now. Now it's just a picture of me in a hat, which is retarded. Anyways, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If I forget about the live stream, if I'm not streaming by 4:30, DM me and I'll try to be streaming at least by 8:30. And if I don't, then that's because you guys suck at DMing me. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, sometime in the next video. And bye.